Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know It, the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. Well, following votes from Congress on year-end legislation, National Corn Growers Association President Kenneth Hartman Jr. said corn growers are deeply disappointed that a permanent year-round E15 solution was not included in the end-of-the-year legislation package. This no-cost provision would have provided a market-driven solution to farmers experiencing low corn prices. We call upon legislators to address this matter quickly in the start of the new Congress and fix this issue once and for all. The cattle and calves on feed report came out Friday afternoon for feedlots with 1,000 head or more in the United States. That total was 12 million head on December 1. The inventory was slightly below December 1 of a year ago. The placements into feedlots during November totaled 1.8 million head, 4% below that of a year ago. And the marketing of fed cattle during November totaled 1.73 million head, 1% below last year. Friday's cattle on feed report should be viewed as neutral to somewhat bullish, as actual USDA data came in almost identical to what the pre-report had estimate, said DTN livestock analyst Shaylee Stewart. Also, the Farm Bill passed over the weekend pushes it back to through an extension. It goes on to look at September 30th, 2025 is when the clock will be ticking to get the next Farm Bill, a real one, passed, and that would be 2 years behind schedule, they point out. The extension prevents permanent law from going into effect on January 1 of 2025. The dairy cliff is often mentioned as the biggest issue with permanent law. Under the law, USDA would be required to buy dairy products to help boost prices to the mandated levels of 117% higher than the current all-market price, which, by the way, is $20.38 per hundredweight. That would make the mandated price for milk jump to more than $44.22 per hundredweight. This would effectively drive private buyers of milk out of the market. Among the key provisions cut from the larger bill is the 15% ethanol blend, and currently E15 has been approved for 8 Midwest states that petitioned EPA for the waiver. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's your forecast.
Clouds are trying to increase here as we finish out your Monday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you here in Ohio. As we move through the overnight, I'm not looking at a large batch of moisture, but I do think some will try and come together. As clouds are increasing, there is a wave coming out of the Great Lakes wanting to move across Ohio overnight tonight through tomorrow. Liquid equivalent, I think we're looking at a few hundredths to maybe half an inch of liquid. Rain and wet snow both possible. The rain more so in southern Ohio. Wet snowflakes maybe a little bit farther north. Minor accumulations, I guess I won't rule those out near Lake Erie's shoreline. And then we're going to take a little bit of a pause. Another chance of clouds and moisture later Christmas afternoon, especially southern Ohio. And then we push all our remaining rain chances off until likely Saturday into Sunday. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more on markets after this.
Since 1926, Nationwide has been rooted in agriculture. Founded as the Farm Bureau Mutual Automobile Insurance Company with a mission to protect farmers and their communities, we honor our legacy by offering solutions that evolve with the complex needs of today's farms. As the leading insurer of America's farms and trusted by 8 farm bureaus for 100 years and counting, Nationwide is on your side. Number 1 insurer based on 2023 direct written premium per AM Best. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
I'm Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing your technical outlook for today. March corn futures has the first level support seen at 441 and the first level resistance seen at 449. January soybean futures has the first level support seen at 964 with the first level of resistance seen at 981. March wheat futures has the first level support seen at 529 and the first level of resistance at 537. For bullish momentum, we need to see closes above these key resistance levels. Please visit our website at lifemercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Mixed in both grain and livestock. Let's start with March corn if you've got any left. $4.46, down a quarter of a cent. Jump to December new crop, you're down a penny and 1/4 at $4.36.5. The January beans are down 5 at $9.69.5. Jump to November new crop, down 3 1/4 at $9.84. Wheat's been higher since last night at the open. We have March wheat, if you've got any, up 4 1/4 at $5.37 July new crop up 4 at $5.54 1/4. And if you carry that new crop to September, you're $5.67 up 3 3/4. In livestock, after the cattle and feed report on Friday, we have December cattle at $191, down 32 cents. February down 72 at $187.70. February lean hogs, $84.02, down to $1.90. And March feeder cattle up a dime at $255.92. This is the Ohio AgNet.